Hello everyone, today I will give you overview of one of my project which is totally based on SQL skills. The name of this project is ETL and EDA for laptop market analysis, where ETL stands for extract, transform, load, and EDA stands for exploratory data analysis. So first let me show you the data set. When we upload this data in MySQL, the data look like this. Here you can see the data is too much messy. In a single column there are multiple values present in it. You can see in this 16 resolution there are multiple values in it. The resolution width, the resolution height both are present in a single column. In CPU column, here you can see the CPU brand name, CPU speed, all of things is present here. Also, here you can see in memory there is memory size or memory type, both are present in a single column. We can divide that. In GPU, there is a GPU brand name and GPU card name, both are present in a single column. Also, there are a lot of mistakes in this data set. See, this is the data after cleaning. Here you can see the data is look like a very good level. We can do analysis on this data, or anyone can understand this data easily. Why we do data cleaning? Let's talk about why we do data cleaning, why it is necessary. Whenever we are working with any data set, the first step we need to do is data cleaning, because before data cleaning we cannot get the accurate result during visualization. The key step is data cleaning. If you do data cleaning at a very good level, the data accuracy is very good in your project. So that's why you need to know the skills how to clean our data. So one more thing, why cannot we do data cleaning in Excel? Data cleaning in Excel is very easy. Why we don't choose Excel? Because when you are working with any company, the data is in million rows. So Excel is not capable to handle large set of data. SQL is designed to handle large set of data. SQL is a structured query language to handle large set of data. So we can achieve a lot of things using SQL. So let's start this video. What are the first steps we do in data cleaning? So the first step is, whenever you are working with any data set, make sure to create a backup file for it, because sometimes by mistake you delete some data, so there is the complicated case. What you can do, you can create a backup table. Here, just like see, I create a backup table and here we upload all data in the backup. So what are the changes I have done? Let me show you. You can review my code, because I cannot explain each and every point. You can review my code. What are the changes I have done in data cleaning? So in the resolution, first start with screen resolution. We divide this column into two columns, resolution width and resolution height. So here you can see I add two new columns with the name of the screen resolution width and with the name of resolution height. So how we update? We use the substring index function. To extract the data. Okay. Let's talk about CPU column. What I have done in this column, I create two new columns with the name of CPU speed and another name is CPU brand name. So what we have done is we extract brand name here and upload, or we can say that update in CPU brand column. And also we extract speed and update in CPU speed. Let's talk about RAM column. There is no much change in that column. We can easily achieve this. We can use replace function in update command and replace GB with nothing. So we can achieve this. Here you can see it's very simple. Anyone can do that. There's not much complexity. Let's talk about GPU column. Let's think what you can do here. So basically what I did here is, here you can see the GPU brand name, Intel, AMD, Intel, and also you can see the name of graphic card, GPU graphic card. So what you can do, we create two new columns with the name of GPU brand and another is GPU card. Here you can see I create the name of GPU brand and GPU name. And what we have done is, it is very easy. You can use substring index function, and after using substring index we extract all the brand name of this column. And what we have done, we update this into GPU brand column. Here you can see GPU brand, the all brand name is here. Very easy. The same thing we have done with graphic card. In weight column, here it is very easy. You can replace kg with nothing, so you can get the numerical value. Here let me show you. Here the value is all integer. And another data cleaning is price where you can put a round function. So let's talk about EDA. What is EDA and what is the purpose of EDA? EDA stands for Exploratory Data Analysis, and the purpose is simple: to understand our data, the features. What are the features in our data? If there is any pattern? What is EDA? How we do EDA? The first step of doing EDA is to print the head, tail, random. It is nothing, just a first five number of your value of your data set, the last five value of your data set, and the random five value of your data set. The two main things in exploratory data analysis. As you can know, there is two types of data we have. The data can be a quantitative or data can be a qualitative. So let's start with the univariate analysis. Univariate analysis, single column. Univariate analysis on numerical column. It's like we have a numerical column. If we want to do exploratory data analysis on a single column, that's like price column. So we can find here 8-number summary. You know 5-number summary. 5-number summary is a box plot. Box plot is a visual representation of 5-number summary where we find outliers. There is some extra we find. So 8-number summary. Here you can see the minimum price of the laptop is now 9,270. The maximum price. We have a laptop with the price level of 3,24,000. Here the average price of laptop is 60,000 around. The standard deviation. You can see Q1, Q2, Q3. It is nothing, just a first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. It is a 25 percentile, median, and 75 percentile. This is the way you can analyze your data. So now the second step is taking missing value to approach. When we run this, there is no null value in it. You'll see that. Second approach, it's like there is any null values inside our column. So we want to know how many null values in it. So we can use this approach. If we use PPI is null, if there is any null value in PPI column, it gives 1. Then overall, it will give the sum. So this is the logic behind this code. When we run this code, you can see there is no null value present in that columns. So let's talk about outlier detection. It is one of my favorite techniques, box plot. How we can detect our outliers. How we can detect our outliers. What is outliers? Let's talk about what is outliers. Outliers is just a number which is different from your entire data set. Is outlier. It is a simple definition of outliers. So what is the purpose of finding outliers? It affects on mean, just like average. It affects on average. I know this code is little messy because here the percentile this function is not working because it is not present in this MySQL workbench. So we will use alternative way to find this. We use the floor, so it is very messy. This I give you the explanation. You can see it's very easy. You can use percentile disk function to find outlier detection. So basically interquartile. Let me tell you what is interquartile range. What is interquartile range? Interquartile range is nothing, just a middle 50% of your data set is interquartile range. Just like Q3 minus Q1. The 50% middle data set is your IQR. One of the most famous question. Let's talk about how we plot a histogram in MySQL. It is a very famous question. Let's see. Here you can see we create a bucket, create a price bucket. In this price bucket, here you can see the total number of phones available. In this price bucket, total number of phones. In this price bucket, the total number of phones. So if we remove this count, still we can visualize. Here you can see the most number of phones available in this bucket. So it is a very good technique for category column. Now for category column, what we can do? We can create a frequency table. Yeah. We have a company name, here number of laptops in that company present. Also we create a histogram in it. Simple. Now we do numerical analysis. Side by side, we do 8-number summary. Here you can see. We'll talk about side by side analysis. Let's talk about what if we have another numerical column. What things you can do? You can create a scatter plot. It basically we can know the relationship if there is any trend is going. We plot this number. We put this number in Excel and we draw a scatter plot. When we know the trend line, the interest is increasing, the price is increasing. This type of relationship we can find by using Excel. You can plot a graph, a scatter plot. Category column, what we can do, we can create a contingency table for category column, company and touch screen. If we have one numerical column and one category column, what things we can do? Here you can see what things we can do. If we have one category column, we did a group by and find all possible summary of this brand. Okay, Google has total 3 laptop count, minimum price this, maximum price this, average price this. Let's talk about Apple. Apple has 21 laptops. The minimum price is this. You know, also add much more. And also we do a ranking. Yeah. Also we do a ranking order by average price. So basically we did a ranking on average. The highest average price of Razer is Razer laptop. So also we do a filtration also. We did a filter laptop on price range budget. We create a range bucket. We have mid-range, premium and low-level budget phones. So let's see. Apple has total 21 laptop in budget laptop count is 1 and mid-range laptop count is 50, premium laptop count is 6. How we handle null values? Let's suppose you have null values. So why we learn statistics? The purpose of why we learn statistics, where we learn mean, mode, median. So the one of the most famous, if we have null values, so we can replace it with the average minimum value of column. Let's me suppose I don't have any null value, so I created and then I show you just in case. So basically we want to replace null value with average laptop price, but the catch is that if laptop is from Apple company, so replace it with Apple average laptop price, not other same as other company. So the catch is this: we want to replace null values with the average price of brand name. It's like the catch is simple here. Basically, we want to replace all null values with the average value of laptop brand, not overall average value. Average value of brand. Let's suppose here we need to use a correlated subquery. What we have did, where we use a subquery and in subquery we use a correlated subquery. After doing all EDA, we understand a lot of things about our data. So we can create new columns, just like, let me show you. Here you can see, we have resolution width, we have a resolution height, we have inches. By using both three columns, we can find PPI, pixel per inches. What is the formula? Formula is the square root of square of resolution width plus the square of resolution height divided by inches. So we can find PPI. Let me show you. This is the total PPI. We create new column, then we update all those PPI values in that new column PPI. So now let's talk about last part. What is one hot encoding? One hot encoding is nothing but you know that our machine cannot understand our high level language. We code in high level language and machine understand low level language. So we need to convert our code in binary forms. So we do one hot encoding. In SQL, we don't have interpreter. I don't know much, but in programming languages, we have compiler and interpreter. So they convert our code into binary form. Same thing we do here. We have one categorical column. Here you can see GPU brand name. We convert this categorical column into a binary form. So what we did here, when GPU brand is Intel, then 1 as 0. The column name will be Intel. If RAM is AMD, same thing. When we see, here you can see, our code is converted into binary form. Here you can see, all values will be 0. If Intel is, then it's 1. All value is 0. If AMD, AMD is 1. So this is the logic. Thank you so much.